This video is brought to you by Andy Gone Nuts. 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876 309 6128. That's 876 309 6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing. And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876 586 0471. That's 876 586 0471. This video is brought to you by Starboys Juices, infusing fruits with sea moss in Philadelphia and New Jersey. Refreshing, nutritious, and delicious. There are numerous flavors to choose from. There is strawberry sea moss, peanut hard-on, beet and thing, pineapple sea moss, mango sea moss, pineapple ginger, ginger root, cucumber ginger, and so much more. Call Starboys at 1-267-904-3454. That's 1-267-904-3454. Call now and you won't be disappointed. If you think the juices were good, then try Starboys Jello, full of flavor and sumptuous. Again, call Starboys at 1-267-904-3454. That's 1-267-904-3454. Hey guys, thank you so much for taking your time out to watch this video in particular. But let me give you an update on a channel called Sport City. Yes, Sport City. It is a channel dedicated to everything related to Jamaican sports. Football, cricket, athletics, netball, rugby league, rugby union, tennis, lacrosse, swimming, you name it, we got it on Sport City. And what is the channel designed to do? It is designed to highlight Jamaican talents across all of those sporting disciplines. If you're a Jamaican and you're playing that sport, then we got you covered on Sport City. So it's quite simple, guys. Hit the subscribe button to Sport City right now. Hello, everybody. Happy Friday, as they would say. How's everybody doing? I hope you all are doing well. I'm Simon Preston, and welcome back to Reggae Boys Commentary. This is the platform where we come together to discuss everything in relation to Jamaican football. This is your hub for everything Jamaican football related. Hope you all are doing well and everybody is doing okay. So if you guys haven't already, I encourage you to hit the like button and also to hit the subscribe button to Reggae Boys Commentary as well. All right. How's everybody doing? How has your Friday been? That would be extremely helpful to share as well, so that everybody is aware of everything, So looking forward to hearing what you guys would have to say as well. And we're going to get right to it. We're going to get right to the information. As you guys know, this is what we do. All right. So we're going to get right to the information. All right. You guys ready? Okay, so on your screen, what you're seeing right now is in relation to kickoff dates and times of matches. So we're going to go through the article so that everybody is aware. All right, let me see the questions. What time is the Dominica game? We're going to get to that. Is Jamaica on the same time zone as Dominica, and do they have straight flights from Jamaica to Dominica? Okay, we'll get into that. We'll get into that. Patrick says, big up yourself, Simon. You mean when will Jamaica know the squad for the World Cup qualifiers? End of the month, or end of the month, I would say, the World Cup qualifiers. Yeah. Noel Dice says, yeah. All right. So as you can see, CONCACAF, they've confirmed the schedule for the World Cup qualifying matches, which will take place in the window of June 2024. As we know, in March, we had the first round of the qualifiers. June, we kickstart things in the second round of the qualifiers with the 30 teams. Everybody's aware of the groups. We're familiar with the groups, and everybody's aware of who Jamaica's group is as well. So everybody knows that, right? So that we can be able to press forward now and look ahead into the group. Okay. We know what the final round will be as well. The final round will feature the second round group winners and runners up 12 teams divided into 3 groups of 4 teams. Teams will play each other in their group home and away. That's 6 matches in total. Final round matches will play September, October, November. And following the completion of the final round, the 3 group winners will qualify for the World Cup, and the 2 best runners up will head to the Intercontinental playoffs. Okay? So we could have 8 CONCACAF teams at the World Cup. A separate draw will be conducted for the final round after the second round. All right, good. So everybody is aware. What you're seeing on your screen right now is the schedule, and we're going to go right to it, shall we? So June 5, that's Wednesday, June 5. That's when you could say the ball gets rolling in terms of qualifying. All right. So that everybody is aware. Okay. Good. Now, Jamaica, that's what we're doing, right? But at least you've seen on your screen that you have matches that will kick off in the afternoon. So you have like a 3 o'clock kickoff, Antigua versus Bermuda. You have a 6 o'clock kickoff in Suriname, Trinidad versus Grenada. You have a 7:30 kickoff, Curacao, Barbados. You have a 7:30 kickoff, Nicaragua playing at home in Nicaragua, Guatemala against Dominica. So Guatemala against Dominica, the other opponent in our group, they play on Wednesday, and they play, that would be 9 o'clock Jamaica time, 9 p.m. Jamaica time on the Wednesday, Guatemala versus Dominica. All right. And we, of course, play on the Thursday. Okay. Thursday, June 6th. Right. So Thursday, June 6th, that's when we get the ball rolling. Okay. So that everybody is aware. Okay. And as you can see, and as we confirmed earlier in this week, the kickoff time, we're going to look at that once more so that you all are aware. Okay. So Thursday, as you can see, 6:30, where you see in brackets 18:30, that's equivalent to 6:30. So that's local time in Jamaica at the National Stadium, Jamaica against the Dominican Republic. Yeah, Haiti is playing their home games in World Cup qualifying in Barbados. Yeah, when you look at that, eh? But yeah, that's what's taking place. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Mhm. All right. So we know Jamaica versus Dominica, 6:30. What about the Dominica? We know the Dominican Republic game, right? We know that game is 6:30. But what about June 9 against Dominica in Dominica? What time will that game kick off? Well, let's look at that, shall we? Let us look at that together. All right. So Sunday, June 9, 2024. And as you can see at the top of your screen, you see what you see there? Just making sure that you guys see it, you know. Dominica versus Jamaica, Windsor Park Sports Complex in Roseau, Dominica. Is it the kickoff time? 3 o'clock. It's a 3 p.m. kickoff, which means that the match would be completed around 4:45 or 5-ish. So it's an afternoon kickoff. And in a sense, you could also say it's great preparation as well for the Copa America as well, because the venues where Jamaica has matches is going to be hot conditions. Houston, Vegas, Austin, quarterfinals, Dallas. So Jamaica will have to get used to, warm conditions in that aspect. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, afternoon kickoff, 3 p.m. kickoff on Sunday, June 9th. So we have it right here, Dominica versus Jamaica. That's at 3 o'clock. In terms of the other group matches for us to get peeled and look out for, well, the British Virgin Islands faces the Guatemala at 3 o'clock the day before. and it's going to be a Chile. So most likely when Jamaica travels to play British Virgin Islands away, most likely it's an afternoon kickoff as well. And on the 11th, when we have the Dominican Republic hosting against the British Virgin Islands, it's an evening game. So now we know the kickoff times of matches. I have 6:30 p.m. kickoff in Jamaica and also a 3 p.m. kickoff in Dominica. So we know the kickoff times of the matches and can be able to plan accordingly for these matches that lie ahead. So we're aware of the matches, we're aware of the times as well, so we can plan ahead for this window of 2024. All right, so this is helpful, and I'll put it on the screen brighter so that you guys can be able to see it as well. You know what I'm saying? So the match schedule itself is one that I know persons have been waiting for, looking out for, and we're looking forward to these matches itself. How do you guys feel? Yeah, how do you guys feel? Afternoon kickoff, how do you guys feel about that information? Because I want to delve into another topic. Yeah, I want to delve into another topic so that everybody is fully aware about what lies ahead this summer and also later in the calendar year as well. All right. So that everybody is aware, you know? So as you can see on your screen there, kickoff time, yep, 6:30 p.m. How does everybody feel about that? Is everybody looking forward to it? Yep, tell us exactly how you feel. All right. Okay. Sunday, June 9, 2024, Dominica against Jamaica, Windsor Park, 3 o'clock kickoff. Dominica will play on the Wednesday. They would play against Guatemala in the evening, which means that they would leave Guatemala on the Thursday. They leave Guatemala and return to Dominica. Most likely Guatemala to Miami, Miami to Dominica. That's most likely the travel route. Or they could go Guatemala, Panama, Panama, Kingston, Port of Spain, Dominica. But whatever happens, Thursday is their travel day, which means that they have Friday and Saturday in terms of their quote unquote, training, and Sunday would be the game itself. Jamaica, as we know, we play the Thursday and we have the game the Sunday. So Friday would be the travel day. Saturday, you are training, and of course Sunday is the game. So that's what I would say. No dice. Yeah. So I saw some questions. Are there straight flights from Jamaica to Dominica? Okay, so the answer to that question is no. There are no non-stop flights from Jamaica to Dominica. You do have flights that go from Miami to Roseau, Dominica. It's 3 hours and 30 minutes. That's Miami to Dominica, 3 hours and 30 minutes. Okay. And in terms of those flights in particular, right? They have a 10 a.m. flight on American Airlines where you go from Miami to Dominica. You leave at 10 a.m. and you arrive by 1:30 thereabouts. You also have flights that go from Port of Spain to Roseau, Dominica on Caribbean Airlines. And that flight itself is 1 hour and 40 minutes. You have an 8 a.m. flight and you get in by 10 o'clock. And you also have an 8:30 a.m. flight and you get in by 10 past 10. So you do have flights that go to Dominica nonstop in the Eastern Caribbean. Barbados also flies on Caribbean Airlines to Dominica. Their flight is exactly 1 hour from Bridgetown to Roseau. They have a 12:15 flight where they land at 1:15, and on Inter-Caribbean Airlines, they have a 3 o'clock flight and they land by 4 o'clock there as well. In terms of, St. Kitts, I believe that St. Kitts and Nevis also has a as a route as well, but you stop in Antigua, which would be St. John's. So St. John's, Antigua, they have a route where you go non-stop flight for 45 minutes from St. John's, Antigua to Roseau in Dominica. Caribbean Airlines, 45 minutes flight. You also have Win Air, with evening flight at 6 o'clock and also 6:10 as well. So there are multiple ways that persons can be able to get into Dominica in particular. All right, so in terms of the time zone now, so Jamaica, right now, it's 5:17 p.m. Right now in Dominica, it's 6:17 p.m. So the Eastern Caribbean, they're 1 hour ahead of Jamaica, all right? The Eastern Caribbean, they're 1 hour ahead of Jamaica, so that you are aware. Okay? 1 hour ahead. So you could say they're like the Eastern time zone, so to speak. So the time is 3 o'clock Jamaica time, all right? So 3 o'clock Jamaica time, 3 o'clock local time. 3 o'clock local time, okay? 3 o'clock local time, which would be 2 o'clock Jamaica time, okay? So when you see, it says there 3 o'clock, that's local time, and Jamaica's an hour behind, which would mean that it would be 2 o'clock Jamaica time in terms of the kickoff. Okay? All right. So yeah, looking forward to hearing what you guys have to say. See what the comments are saying. Jason Gona says, bless up Simon and all in the chat. Bless up, Jason. Are you doing well? Yeah, so just to catch up, Jason, since you're just tuning in, CONCACAF have revealed the schedule in terms of kickoff times and locations for matches in the June set of World Cup qualifiers. Jamaica against the Dominican Republic, as we know by now, it's 6:30 p.m. Jamaica time. And in relation to Dominica against Jamaica at Windsor Park in Roseau, kickoff time is 3 p.m. local time. And of course, Jamaica being 1 hour behind the Eastern Caribbean, kickoff time would be 2 o'clock Jamaica time. 2 o'clock Jamaica time. So it'll be a Sunday afternoon kickoff in Dominica. Sunday afternoon kickoff, so that you're aware. Carl Largy is here. How are you doing, sir? Hope you are doing well. What's new? Hope you are also doing quite well. So yes, I've provided information in relation to the kickoff time and everything. And as I said, we have a scenario where Jamaica can play up to 18 games this calendar year. So far we've gone 4 matches this year, and the last time that we played 20 matches in a calendar year, we have to go back to 2008. I'll just run through the years to let you know the number of games that Jamaica has played in each calendar year. So in 2023, we played 16 games. In 2022, we had 14 games. In 2021, we had 15 matches. In 2020, we had 3 matches, as we know, COVID-19. So we had the Bermuda friendly and a pair of friendlies against Saudi Arabia. 2019, we had 14 matches. 2018, we had 10 matches. In 2017, there were 14 matches. 2016, there were 10 matches. 2015, we had 16 matches. 2014, we had 12 matches. 2013, we had 12 matches. 2012, we had 17 matches. 2011, we had 10 matches. 2010, we had 13 matches. 2009, we had 11 matches. 2008, 20 matches. 2007, 9 matches. 2006, 9 matches. 2005, 13 matches. 2004, 19 matches. 2003, 18 matches. 2002, 12 matches. 2001, 20 matches. In the year 2000, we had 19 matches. In 1999, we had 20 matches. In 1998, we had 22 matches. And to this day, the record in terms of the most matches that Jamaica has played in a calendar year would be in the calendar year of 1997, when Jamaica played 27 matches. 27 matches is the most matches that Jamaica has played in a calendar year. And when I'm talking about matches, I'm talking about internationals. I'm not talking about Jamaica against Flamengo or Jamaica against Borussia Dortmund. As we know, we played a number of friendlies against clubs back in the 90s as well, Brazilian clubs, German clubs, etc. Manchester City, we played QPR, you know what I'm saying? But I'm talking about internationals specifically. So this excludes matches that Jamaica played against Manchester City, against QPR, against Borussia Dortmund, against Flamengo, and other Brazilian clubs that Jamaica played in the past, all right? So yeah, 27 matches, that's the record in terms of the matches that Jamaica has played in a calendar year. 1992, we had 21 matches in a year. That's the closest we've had since that time frame. The last time we only had one match in a calendar year, we'll have to go back to 1986 for that to be looked at. And where it all began was in 1925, where Jamaica had three matches. Three matches in 1925, two in 1926, two matches in 1930. As we know, there was the period where we had the Second World War, so we didn't have matches in 1939, 1940, 1941, 1942. We played a couple of games in 43 and a couple of games in 47, but we started to get back into the rhythm of playing matches consistently on a year in, year out basis, starting in 1948. So yeah, the Second World War hit us in terms of the consistency of matches per year, but we got into a rhythm in 1948 and just continued on from there. But it was, you could say, the year of independence. That's when Jamaica started to play a double digits number of games in a calendar year. So 1962 was the first time that Jamaica played 10 matches, 10 internationals in a calendar year. And from there, 63, 10, 65, 10, you know what I'm saying? And even you're going up into the time frame of going up, 1991, 11 matches. So you could say the consistency started from the year of independence when Jamaica became a member of FIFA, became a FIFA member, and everything just, you could say, fell into place from there, which is very good news. So, long may it continue of us having more matches. And, it's something that even Jason said on his platform quite recently about having these FIFA windows where we're playing games, at least two in every window. You would have to say the positives are there. You think about the FIFA windows presently: March, June, July, September, October, November, 6 months for the year, the FIFA windows, right? In some of those windows, you're going to have two matches, and some you'll have more than two, especially when you're bearing in mind tournaments like this is a Copa America year, a Euro year. Next year is a World Cup year. So it just goes to show the number of games that you can be able to play in these sorts of windows, which is extremely exciting, So all of that should all go well for Jamaica, it must be said. And I want to make a point about a club competition and how it affects Jamaica. But before I get into that club competition, I know many persons joined this video late. So I just want to repeat for those of you that joined in: Jamaica against the Dominican Republic, Thursday, June 6th, 6:30 p.m. Jamaica time at the National Stadium. And secondly, Sunday, June 9, 2024, Jamaica against Dominica at Windsor Park in Roseau, Dominica. Kickoff time, 3 p.m. local time, which would be 2 o'clock Jamaica time. Okay? So that you are aware. Okay? The seating for the Copa Games, Varas, I will speak to AQ and find out some information and keep you abreast about where the Jamaican contingent will be looking to sit for the Copa Games. But what would be helpful if you said specifically, which city you'd be in. Is it for the Mexico game in Houston? Is it for the Ecuador game in Vegas? Is it for the Venezuela game in Austin? Is it for the quarterfinals in Dallas or Houston? Because we have to be optimistic and push our team all the way. The semifinals would play in East Rutherford, New Jersey, and the final would be in Miami, and the third place playoff would be in Charlotte. So at least you're aware of the cities. You know what I'm saying? Semifinal onwards, East Coast, and group stage to quarterfinals, Central and Western United States. The first two games are going to be in Houston and Las Vegas, and certainly we'll follow up for you in relation to that question that you posed for sure about us. So not a problem at all. Can do some follow-up checks for you so that at least you are aware about that. All right. So we can be able to plan accordingly what lies ahead. Okay. Yeah, man. So that is good. And we can be able to press forward from there. All right. Slightly on a tangent, but still helpful from a Jamaican standpoint. Okay. Here we go. Remember last year in the CONCACAF Caribbean Cup, Jamaica had 3 spots, and it went to the winner, runner-up, and third-place team from the 2022 season of the Jamaica Premier League. Now, CONCACAF have confirmed the procedure and also schedule for the 2024 staging of the CONCACAF Caribbean Cup, right? And essentially, how they've done it this year is that only the top 2 teams from the Jamaica Premier League will qualify for the CONCACAF Caribbean Cup. Top 2 teams in Haiti, top 2 teams in Trinidad, top 2 teams in the Dominican Republic, top 2 teams in the CFU Club Shield, and the top 2 teams in the Jamaica Premier League. So whoever wins the Jamaica Premier League this year and whoever is the runner-up will qualify for this competition. So essentially, whoever wins the semi-finals this Sunday at Sabina Park will qualify for the CONCACAF Caribbean Cup. So one of Arnett Gardens or Cavalier will qualify for the CONCACAF Caribbean Cup, and one of Mount Pleasant Academy or Waterhouse will qualify. So whatever happens, you're going to have a situation where last season's beaten finalist Cavalier would return to the competition, or we have Arnett Gardens' first appearance in the competition in many moons. In the other game, we could have a situation where Mount Pleasant Academy qualifies for this CONCACAF tournament for the first time ever in their history, or Waterhouse, who hasn't been in this competition for some time as well. They've played in CONCACAF League, but as you know, that competition has been dissolved. And this tournament itself is different and has changed. More teams involved, different format. So we look forward to Sunday because a lot will happen. We'll know which players will still be involved as well, because we have 2 more Sundays, you could say, left in the Jamaica Premier League. We have 2 semifinals. And of course, as we know, we have a big final to come and third place playoff on the 19th of May. Okay. So Caribbean Club Shield, I believe the third place team from the Jamaica Premier League is going to be able to gain entrance to that, so that we are aware. Okay. I think you're looking at essentially a 16-team tournament where the top 2 team qualifies. So we can prepare. Yeah. We can prepare for that. Okay. Yep. Does anybody have any questions about what I said? If you do have questions about what I said, please do let me know, because I look forward to hearing what you have to say. Okay. So yeah. Yes. So hope that information was helpful for you guys in relation to these matches. CONCACAF have posted them on their website and provided information. All right. Yeah. So in terms of the Caribbean Cup nowadays, the top 3 teams from the Caribbean Cup qualify for the CONCACAF Champions Cup. The winner of the CONCACAF Caribbean Cup, they qualify for the round of 16, while the second and third place teams from the Caribbean Cup, they will head to round 1 in the CONCACAF Champions Cup for 2025. All right. So hopefully that gives you a little bit of clarity into things. All right. So yeah. So yeah, hopefully that was helpful. Yes, and I'm sure you all would be aware by now the Hubert Busby has been appointed as the head coach of the senior women's national team. This will be his second stint with the national team. And of course, with the knowledge of the players, Coach Gilbert will revert to his previous role as assistant coach. So Hubert Busby is the new head coach of the Reggae Girls, and Xavier Gilbert returns to the capacity of being the assistant coach of the Reggae Girls. All right, so that you all are aware. Now, I know many persons are keen on the squad for the games against Brazil, the friendly matches. Let's just say that you have a lot of returning faces. I'm sure there'll be a lot of faces that everybody will be looking forward to seeing. TEDx to Hope says Simon, TGIF hope all as well. Most things under control. Just wanted to recap for you guys the times of the matches. You will see on your screen there you have Jamaica versus Dominican Republic, 6:30 p.m. Jamaica time on June 6, and on June 9, Dominica against Jamaica, 3 p.m. local time and 2 p.m. Jamaica time. Thank you very much for everybody for tuning into this video. It's greatly appreciated. If you guys haven't already, please hit the like button, and after doing so, please hit the subscribe button to Reggae Boys Commentary for more content. All right, guys? For accuracy, reliability, credibility, and positivity, right here on Reggae Boys Commentary. Hey guys, thank you so much for taking your time out to watch this video in particular. But let me give you an update on a channel called Sports City. Yes, Sports City. It is a channel dedicated to everything related to Jamaican sports. Football, cricket, athletics, netball, rugby league, rugby union, tennis, lacrosse, swimming, you name it, we got it on Sports City. And what is the channel designed to do? It is designed to highlight Jamaican talents across all of those sporting disciplines. If you're a Jamaican and you're playing that sport, then we got you covered on Sport City. So it's quite simple, guys. Hit the subscribe button to Sport City right now.